Happy New Year, guys. Yes, I'm still in my PJs. This vacation time and the much needed R&R that I'm getting has allowed me to take stock and think about how my closet and my handbag collection has fared so far. So in today's video, I'll be sharing a recap of last year's wish list video, what I did right, what maybe I did wrong, what is on my wish list for 2024, and my approach to handbag collecting going forward. Hi guys, it's Temi with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about fashion and lifestyle, particularly handbags. So if you find those kinds of things interesting, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the tiny notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. So in last year's wishlist video, one of the things I said was that I was going to wait 6 months into the year before buying any new handbag. But in February, I bought the Sammy top handle in the color Hay, which I love and adore and no regrets whatsoever. So that's something that maybe I wasn't able to stick to, but considering the bag and how it fits into my lifestyle and my closet, I definitely made the right decision. Another thing I mentioned in last year's wishlist video was that I was putting a limit of 7 handbags for 2023 that I was going to buy. Well, if you watched this recap video of all the handbags I bought in 2023, you will know that not only did I buy more than 7, but I bought 15 new handbags last year. So again, I failed in that task that I set for myself, but I'm consoling myself with the fact that I didn't just add 15 handbags into my collection, I also let go of 15 handbags as well. And if you haven't seen the video of what I sold, how I sold it, when I sold it, I will leave that video linked in the description box below. The third important thing that I want to point out from my 2023 wishlist video was that I was not going to buy any duplicates. I was not going to add any duplicate handbags into my collection. Well, again, we all know that I failed in that area because not only did I add 2 more Molly Toads 25s into my collection last year, I also added 1 more Terry shoulder bag. Again, no regrets because I do love those Coach outlet styles and I absolutely love the colors that I picked them in. And finally, I thought it would be important to mention that of all 7 bags that were on my wish list from last year, I only added 1. So only 1 bag from my wish list, my 2023 wish list, actually made it into my collection, and that was the Fendi Baguette phone pouch. Again, no regrets with that one. I think the other 6 bags I was unable to buy because I couldn't find them. Some of them are no longer produced, so I would have to buy them on the secondary market, so I couldn't find them, or they were the ones that were available were priced above what I was willing to pay. But I'm very happy I added the Fendi Baguette foam pouch. I bought that one full price, and I bought one of the last available ones in the turquoise, spring turquoise color that I wanted in Canada. So that was definitely a huge win for me last year. And again, my unboxing video of that bag and my review video will be linked in the description box below. So after having said all of this and looked at what I did right and what I did wrong last year, I think it is the perfect time to decide on what I want for my handbag collection going forward in 2024. So this is my handbag wish list for 2024. First on the list is the Jacquemus Le Chiquito Node in the color purple, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Node, Noed, not sure. But the Jacquemus bag with the strap that you can wind round and then button up, and then you can unwind it and use it as a shoulder carry bag. I initially wanted the regular Le Chiquito in the medium size, but after, and I actually almost bought it in purple from 24S. But after I looked at the bag a little bit more, saw other color variations, I felt that the Node version will work better for me because I can carry it more comfortably on my shoulder. Also, when I carry it top handle, which is how I prefer to carry my bags, it looks a little bit more compact and cute versus the regular Le Chiquito version. So that top handle factor is kind of like what has sold me. I might end up changing my mind during the course of the year, but I definitely want to add a Jacquemus Le Chiquito bag into my collection, particularly in the color purple. Number 2 on my wish list is the Ferragamo studio bag. There are several variations of this bag, and I did see some at the Ferragamo airport store in Frankfurt, I believe, last year, and I knew that it was definitely a bag I wanted. Prior to seeing it physically, I had liked it, I'd seen it on the internet, but seeing it physically just made me make up my mind. And it's something I plan on buying in Europe this year when I go later on in September. I'm not sure which version I want to buy. There's different ones. Recently, the small size studio was on sale at Holt. during the Christmas Black Friday sales, but in the color white, and I really wasn't looking to add a white bag that size in my collection. Otherwise, it was going for a steal, less than 1,000 Canadian dollars. So I'm definitely on the hunt for the Ferragamo Studio, maybe in orange. That's kind of like the color I'm leaning towards, or a nice gray. I just love the style of the bag. It definitely fits in my wardrobe. I know now that I like top handle, small to medium sized bags, especially if they are structured, not so boxy, but more of a trapezoid shape, though that is my preference in style. Ferragamo Studio definitely fits the bill. I also like the versions that have the winged edges. That's very cute as well. So I'm not so sure if that's what I'm going to go for, or just the more simple studio style, and I think that comes more in the smaller size than in the medium and the large. Ferragamo is also known for very good leather quality and craftsmanship. I want to experience more designers, more luxury houses, and have that variety in my collection. I also like the bag because it reminds me a lot of Hermes bags. It has that similar shape, that vibe, and there's really something to be said about that style and shape of bag, which is why so many variations, like from Goyard, from Ferragamo, from Boy, they're really popular because that is such a classic shape and style. Number 3 on my list is the Saint Laurent envelope clutch. Now, this has been on my list for a long time, and there's just always something that I have to buy that makes me end up not buying this Saint Laurent bag. And last year it was the Fendi foam baguette pouch. I opted to buy that one because that one in the spring turquoise color was a color that was not a classic color, and they were not going to repeat. So if I didn't buy it at that time, I would probably have missed out. Whereas for the Saint Laurent envelope clutch, the color I want, the Blanc Vintage, is a classic color. They will always have that color unless maybe they discontinue the style, and so I know I will always be able to find it in the stores. I'm really looking forward to adding that bag finally into my collection this year. Number 4 on my list is a similar style, and it is the Tory Burch Eleanor clutch. This I saw for the first time in person last year in store, and I immediately fell in love. It is sleek, it is classy, it is elegant, and if I were to have just one clutch, one black clutch in my collection, it will be that bag. So there's really not much to be said. It's east-west. I love east-west styles. I love cute little evening bags that you can put over your shoulder or carry as a clutch. I love the strap of that bag. It looks more like jewelry than a strap, and the Tory Burch logo front and center is not too much, but it's just enough for what I like. So definitely looking to add that one this year in my collection as well. Now, number 5 on my list is not one bag but 3 bags from the same designer, and it is Louis Vuitton. These 3 bags from Louis Vuitton are the ones that have consistently stayed on my list from year to year, month to month. First of which is the Couson PM. I fell in love with that bag immediately it was released, especially in the black color. Honestly, if someday I'm actually able to purchase that bag, it would definitely be in black or in the like taupey cream color. I'm not sure specifically what LV calls that color, but yeah, especially in the PM size. If it's not the PM size, I don't want it, because I think it just looks so cute as the huge clutch tucked under your arm. Very nice and puffy and squishy. It just gives a great vibe. So yes, I have that one on my wish list. Am I going to add it this year? I don't think so, but never say never. It's there anyways. Now, the next Louis Vuitton bag on my wish list is the side trunk, specifically in monogram canvas. This one, again, like the Couson, I fell in love with immediately it came out. There have been other variations in other fabrics, styles, colors, but I still love the monogram version only. And I just think it's a cool bag. It's true to their heritage, but with a twist. It's something you can dress up and dress down at the same time. It's just different. It gives it different vibes. It gives the designer is thinking out of the box, and they're not just churning out the same styles over and over again. So I certainly love that one. And just like the Couson, I don't think I'm going to add it to my collection this year because those are hefty purchases, but it's something that is on my wish list, and the fact that it's still there means I really love that bag. Now, third for Louis Vuitton is the Alma PM from the Murakami collection. This is a collection that has long been discontinued, but you can still find it on the resale market. I intend to buy it from the resale market, particularly in the black version. So there's 2 colorways, black and white multicolor. So I want the black multicolor in the Alma PM because I think that is just like the nicest style and the nicest color. If I find it in a speedy, I might take it, but I'm looking more for the Alma than the Speedy. Now, next brand on my wish list, and number 6 is Coach. Of course, there has to be Coach items. And for me, I feel like the Coach items might slightly change as they bring out new collections during the year. But For now, these are the things that I have on my wish list from Coach. First is the studio bag in the magenta sequins. Honestly, this one, maybe I shouldn't even put it on the wish list because I'm probably going to buy it. I'm going to buy it probably this month. The semi-annual sale is still on and it is included in the sale. I'm just waiting. I've spoken to my SA and I'm waiting for this particular bag to hit 50% off. I hope it doesn't get sold out before then. The silver is already sold out, so I'm really crossing all my fingers and toes. Once it gets to 50%, it's coming home to me. Next is a rope top handle. I just don't know which yet. That style is one I've had my eye on from Coach since it was released. I initially wanted to buy the jacquard version in the cocoa, jacquard and black leather, but I decided to buy the ruby in that combination instead. So I'm waiting for Coach to make a perfect color combination for me. I'm not in a hurry to add this one to my collection, but whenever the perfect one comes out, I'm definitely going to go for it. Now finally from Coach is one that has never left my wish list, the Beat 18 from the Baguette collection in ivory. This is one that I didn't buy when it was the collection was released, and I still regret every single day because on the resale market you hardly find it, and when you do, it is being sold at really exorbitant prices. So I just wish by some stroke of luck that Coach is going to re-release the Baguette collection and this bag is going to be included. Otherwise, it's still going to remain on my wish list. Lastly from Coach is a Rogue 20. Similar to the rope top handle, I'm really not in a hurry to buy this bag. You know my history with Rogues. We don't have a great relationship, but I've sold my 25, one of my 25, so I just have one left. I'm thinking that perhaps it was the size that's the problem, so I've decided not to buy any more Rogues 25 and higher or 25 and bigger, but I tried the 20 in store. I liked the size. I don't know how it's going to work for me when it comes to actually using the bag, but I do like the size, so I thought that I would try the size 20. And I had one color that I really liked, the wine, is it wine or burgundy, from the braided collection. So this is one that I might buy, or I might just wait for another color that I really love to be released. If it does, if the perfect one ever comes out, I will buy it again. I'm not in a hurry, but it is on the list. Finally, for my wish list in 2024 is Polen handbags. The one Polen bag that I really like is the numero on, and I wanted to buy that bag. It was even on my wish list last year, but like the Coach Rogue top handle and the Rogue 20, I just haven't found the perfect color. I feel like the bag is beautiful, yes, but the colors it comes in, I have in my collection, and I really don't need more of those colors. I have blacks, I have browns. I mean, I need Polen to make me something interesting, something I don't have, okay? I don't know. I just need to find the perfect color in that bag, or they need to make another bag style that I really want to jump at and buy. I would have bought the one that looks like a flower petal. I can't remember the name now, in pistachio or like in a dusty rose, but those colors sold out quickly, and I'm like, yeah, it's not like I was really crazy about the bag anyway, but I thought it was unique and beautiful. So yes, Polen, just like Ferragamo, is one I certainly want to add into my collection for variety and to learn more about the textures and quality of these designers. But until they make me something that I cannot stop thinking about, then I'm just going to wait and keep the item or the designer on my wish list for as long as it takes. Let me know what is on your wish list for this year, and maybe we can keep an eye out for each other. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a happy new year, and I will see you in this one. Bye.